To go over what you all witnessed in the Sanchez case. Dad was looking to place mom on child support because dad is pretty much taking care of the kids 100% of the time. You heard testimony that at least one of the children were autistic, mom was working nights, and she was not spending any time with the children. Well, what?
All right, guys, this case is going to test your patience. A father walks into court claiming he's raising 2 children almost entirely on his own while their mother works, disappears for days, and contributes almost nothing. But as the testimony unfolds, the excuses become more unbelievable, the judge loses patience, and one shocking confession completely changes the direction of the case. By the end, ask yourself, what does being a parent really mean?
They always, for days at a time, she's never home. And we broke it off several weeks ago. And only with my income alone, I can't really just do it with just me and my kids, especially that one has autism. I've always got to take her to the doctor and whatnot. And for these past 3 weeks, I have not seen or heard from her, even as so much as trying to help out with the kids or anything like that. So I can't get it. I'm surprised she's even here at court today.
Okay, when you say kids, how many?
I have 2.
2, all right.
You mean we, not you?
No, I have 2.
Ma'am, I'm addressing him. So he answered appropriately, and you'll have your opportunity to speak, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so you said you changed your job to now you work overnight?
Yes.
What is it that you do?
I drive an 18-wheeler. I drive locally. I deliver hospital supplies.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's how you all met?
Beforehand, but we had the same interest in the medical field.
Okay. All right. And how long has it been since you all stopped living together?
It's been, I want to say, a month and a week already.
Okay.
Right away, you can see why this case landed in court. The father isn't just asking for money, he's describing a complete breakdown in co-parenting. He even switched to overnight trucking so he could be home with the kids during the day. That's a major life change, and family courts pay close attention to sacrifices like that. Would you have done the same if it meant your children came first?
I've caught her having some painkillers that I would only assume she's taken from the hospital she works at. She's either on painkillers, or sometimes I'll find needles around and whatnot. So I know she works at a hospital, so she's got to get the drugs from there.
Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know?
I just hate that it's really around the kids. The kids find it before I do most of the time.
Oh my.
Yes.
Ma'am?
I mean, I'm not sure where he's getting this intel from, but that's
Obviously
not
the
true.
kids.
I mean,
are you saying your kids are liars?
I mean, they could be. I mean, I'm not sure.
You're not sure because you're not around that much?
I am around. I just have to work all the time. I mean, it's not my fault that, saving lives isn't important to him.
Now the accusations take a serious turn. Claims about painkillers, needles, and possible drug misuse are incredibly alarming, especially when children are involved. But notice the judge's approach, she doesn't rush to conclusions without evidence. Family courts rely on proof, not speculation. Even so, hearing allegations like these raises an obvious question. If you were the judge, how much weight would you give these claims?
I mean, I am, though. Like, I feed them or sometimes, and
I feed them? You'd agree with me that that's your responsibility, right?
She brings them fast food and leaves again.
Okay, but it's food, though.
But you don't sit there and spend quality time with your kids. You say, here's food, and leave.
I mean, the tablet works just fine. They can just eat and watch the tablet. Like, why is that a problem?
Because.
So you want to raise a child off of a tablet? You think that's
I mean,
okay?
they have educational stuff. I don't see what's wrong with it. Like, I need to go to sleep at some point in time.
Interesting.
Me, personally, myself, I sit there with my kids and I open a book with them and I help them with their homework. I feed them. I'm not much of a good cook, but I do what I can to put food on the table and spend time with them. It doesn't matter if I lose sleep over it. I mean, that's why I went to overnight, because I want to spend time with my kids. I went to overnight.
His shift to
As he
spend more
should.
time.
This exchange says a lot about each parent's priorities. The mother argues that bringing fast food is enough, while the father talks about reading with the kids, helping with homework, and giving up sleep to be present. The judge isn't measuring who buys dinner, she's looking at who is actually parenting. Sometimes emotional presence matters just as much as financial support.
I mean, how many times are you going to say that? I mean, you have the audacity to say that he's a dad and he should do these things, but you're the mom and not doing these things. He changed his shift, why can't you?
Because it's inconvenient to me.
I've actually heard a couple times to where she says, I gave birth to him, it's your job to take care of him.
You believe that?
Yes.
Interesting. Wow. No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You are going to financially support these children, and I'm going to make sure of it today. And you may want to look into trying to do a shift change yourself so you can spend some time with the kids. I mean, obviously, I can't court order you or force you to spend time with them, but you should want to spend time with the kids. And I mean, considering that one of them has autism, you should want to spend more time with your kids.
I mean, I get it, but it's too much work having a kid with autism. That's why I just leave it to him, because he's better suited for that.
Right.
This may be one of the most important legal moments in the hearing. The judge reminds both parents that parenting isn't optional because of gender. Fathers aren't automatically responsible for everything, and mothers aren't exempt from responsibility either. Then comes another heartbreaking detail: one child has autism, making consistency and involvement even more critical. Did this moment change how you see the case?
Have you given him any money for the children? I don't need an explanation either. It's a yes or no.
No.
Okay, thank you. All right.
She's actually asked for money instead of giving.
And then you have the nerve to ask for money and the kids are with him?
I mean, he has an obligation to give me support.
You know what? I'm not about to play with you. You came here to waste my time because you have the same obligation to your kids. He should not be paying you anything if the kids are with him majority of the time. If they're living with him, if he is the primary parent, he is tasked with the daily duties of caring for these kids. He shouldn't pay you anything, ma'am. And it is ridiculous that you believe that he should. Yeah, no.
The mother's admission that she hasn't given the father any money since leaving is legally significant. Child support cases often become much simpler once one parent acknowledges they've contributed nothing financially. Instead of defending her children, she asks why the father isn't supporting her. That's exactly the kind of contradiction judges notice immediately.
You want to put them on private health insurance, which I don't see why you would have a problem with it. You're a nurse. You have access to private health insurance, right?
Yes.
So why did you just get an individual plan when you have a family? That was a question.
Because it's his job to take care of them, and I shouldn't have to spend
You know what?
money.
Don't say that again about what his responsibilities are and what his job is, because you're a mom, period.
I mean, but I didn't sign up for it. Like,
countless times I've told her, yes, it is my job to take care of our children.
And you're
as a
doing
dad.
that.
And I'm doing well beyond.
She's not disputing that you're doing that.
Yes. And I feel
But
like
you're not doing your part.
Listen carefully here, because the judge is explaining something many people misunderstand. If affordable private insurance is available through an employer, courts may question why a parent isn't using it, especially when taxpayers are covering Medicaid expenses. This isn't just about insurance. It's about whether each parent is making reasonable choices for their children's future.
I was pregnant. I told him I didn't want him because I wanted to go party. And like, he was just like, no, we got this. And like, how is it my fault? He wanted them. I didn't want them. So.
But you kept them.
No, we've talked about having kids and we've wanted kids.
I know, but like when we were older.
Once she got pregnant and she knew she couldn't do what she needed anymore, or really what she wanted anymore, then it was just, oh, this baby's really an inconvenience to our lives.
I mean, but you know
this
what,
child support payment is about to be an inconvenience to you as well, because you're going to pay child support whether you wanted them or not is beside the point. You had them, they are.
This might be the most shocking confession in the entire hearing. The mother openly admits she never wanted the children because she wanted to keep partying. From a legal standpoint, that doesn't change anything. Once a child is born, personal regrets don't erase parental responsibilities. But emotionally, it's a statement that's hard for anyone in the courtroom to ignore.
$1,000 a year. I have your gross set at $5,000. Your net is $4,101.87. Medicaid reimbursement based on 9% of your gross is $450. Do you think you can get health insurance through your employer that's cheaper than that for the children?
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
You don't want to look into it?
Not really.
We work for the same company. Yes, she does.
Oh, okay. So this is what we'll do. You just go ahead and pay that, and you can roll your eyes all you want to. I can roll my eyes too. We're just going to have you reimburse Medicaid that full $450. So that brings your monthly child support obligation for 2 children to $1,025.
Now the courtroom shifts from emotion to numbers. Child support isn't calculated based on feelings, it's based on income and established legal guidelines. The judge carefully works through salary, Medicaid reimbursement, and support obligations step by step. Whether someone agrees with the amount or not, the calculation follows the law rather than personal opinion.
It looks like Dad also requested for you to pay back pay for that month in a week that you left and haven't given the children anything. I'm going to grant his request. So you have arrearages in the amount of $1,475. That's to be paid at $25 a month. So your monthly child support obligation, including the back pay, is $1,500. You have any questions about anything I just said?
I mean, I just feel like it should be less. What am I going to be left with?
The judge doesn't stop with monthly support. She also orders back child support because the father had already been covering everything alone after the mother moved out. That's an important reminder. Financial responsibility doesn't begin the day you walk into court. It begins when someone else starts carrying your share of raising the children.
Be left with the party with, like, what am I going to do?
I don't know, maybe pick up some extra shifts or work a part-time job.
Or take care of your kids.
You know, if she doesn't want to take care of her kids, I really don't care at this point. I just want to make sure he gets some financial assistance.
I mean, but he makes enough money.
And I mean, you make enough money too. So again, do you have any questions about anything I just said?
No.
Okay. You have any questions, sir?
No.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
The final exchange leaves a lasting impression. Faced with a substantial child support order, the mother's biggest concern is how much money she'll have left to party. The father's response is telling. He says he no longer cares whether she helps parent, he just wants enough financial support to care for the children. Which statement stood out to you the most?
I wanted to go over what you all witnessed in the Sanchez case. Dad was looking to place mom on child support because dad is pretty much taking care of the kids 100% of the time. You heard testimony that at least one of the children were autistic, mom was working nights, and she was not spending any time with the children. At least 1 month ago. Remember, when you're in court, guys, you have to make your request within your petition of what it is that you want. In this particular case, dad asked for retroactive child support, also known as back pay. He was entitled to that. Mom incurred at least 1 month of back pay that was owed to dad. She was ordered to pay that at about...
In the end, the court focused on one principle above everything else. The children's needs come first. The father proved he had become the primary caregiver, the mother admitted she wasn't contributing financially, and the judge ordered ongoing child support along with back pay. Regardless of personal disagreements, the law expects both parents to share responsibility. If this case stunned you too, drop your take in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more courtroom drama like this.